A lot of people are interested in the most current pictures of Abbie Duggar and her husband, John David. They have been writing about their life as parents of 2 kids. They like talking about how they live a good life and the things they do. Many people were shocked, though, when Abbie went all out and broke the family's dress code by wearing a beautiful swimsuit. Read on to see the pictures. Abbie has a lot of fans because she is determined to live a busy life. John David, her husband, and she have been running races. In spite of what the Duggar family thinks, the former Counting On cast member even learned how to dance from Johannah and Austin. But because of this, a lot of people offered even more support to the pair. The family still loves Abbie and John David, and it looks like they are getting used to living without the IBLP's rules. Abbie Duggar recently shared pictures on Instagram from her most recent trip to the beach with John David. The person who used to be on Counting On says that their client gave them a trip to the Cayman Islands for Memorial Day. "I think it's safe to say I cleared my schedule," she said. Some of the pictures show what Abbie and John David did, like taking walks on the beautiful island and eating at restaurants by the water. What made Abbie stand out, though, was her beautiful blue costume, which showed a lot of skin. There was a time when Abbie wore something that the Duggar family didn't allow. It seems like she only wears shorts. On the other hand, she and John David are still devoted to their faith. The best. It looks like a great trip. I love that picture of you two in the water before the stingray picture. It's so pretty that it should be framed. The cutest couple, your love is evident in your photos. Wow. Beautiful pictures. You both look great. I've always wanted to go to that place. It's entertaining to see your adventures on Instagram, but I still miss seeing you on TV. All of you look great. It looks like you two just got married, but I'm pretty sure you already have a kid. Alright, my husband needs to get a job like this. Flight lessons don't offer those perks right now, lol. Aside from their trip to the beach, Abbie Duggar has been doing really well as a social media star. This person who used to be on Counting On now sells many different products online, ranging from clothes to makeup. She has also been pushing her family to live healthier lives, and it looks like a lot of them have been inspired to do the same. There are Jinger and Johannah among them. They have done sports like races with her and John David. Abbie Duggar, who is famous for being on Counting On, has once again wowed her fans with a beautiful picture of herself in a stylish blue swimsuit. As the Duggar family continues to grow and find their own identities in the public eye, Abbie's most recent post gives fans and critics a new look into her life and shows what kind of woman she's becoming. People often think of the Duggar family when they think of their strong religious views and traditional way of life. But Abbie Duggar has made her own way and has always been true to herself. People are talking about her new picture in a blue swimsuit online, and many fans are praising how beautiful and sure of herself she looks. This article goes into more detail about Abbie's life since she joined the Duggar family, including how her impact has grown and what it means that she chose to post a swimsuit photo. A look at Abbie Duggar's life with the Duggar family. Fans of Counting On got to know Abbie Grace Burnett when she married John David Duggar, who is one of the Duggar family's older boys. Abbie's arrival was a breath of fresh air for the family, especially since she is more independent than some of the more traditional Duggar girls. John David was already well known from the family's reality TV fame. The Duggar family is known for having strict Christian morals, but Abbie comes from a family that lives in a slightly different way. It was a religious family, but not as strict as the Duggar family about many of the rules they had for living. Abbie is an occupational therapist who went to school and worked on her own before she met John David and got married in 2018. Everyone in the Duggar family loved her right away. She was known for being kind, graceful, and having a strong sense of who she was. She got married and now has 2 young kids, a son and a daughter named Grace. Even though she is now a wife and mother, she has stuck to her values and also embraced some modern parts of life. Abbie is a unique family member because she is ready to make her own choices within the Duggar family's traditional framework. Many fans have taken to social media to support her choices. The blue bathing suit breaking stereotypes. A picture. Abbie Duggar's latest post on social media of herself in a blue swimsuit has caused a lot of praise and debate. It's a brave move for someone from a family that has been attacked for being too strict about modesty, especially when it comes to women's clothes. Reality TV families are often attacked for how idealized they seem, so Abbie's choice to post this picture seems like a sign of self-confidence, individuality, and a desire to show the beauty of motherhood in a modern, relatable way. In the post, Abbie is seen by a pool, wearing a blue swimsuit that looks good on her and giving off a confident vibe. It's clear that Abbie is happy with how she looks. This may be a change for many fans who are used to seeing more quiet Duggar family members in public. The Duggars usually share more traditional pictures of their family, but this moment is different. It shows a side of Abbie that is independent, carefree, and not afraid to show off her own style. From modesty to confidence, Abbie's style has changed over time. Abbie has slowly become more at ease with showing herself through her clothing choices since she became famous. She still stays true to her values. Her upbringing was very traditional, but she has found a way to balance it with her own style. She quietly challenges some of the more strict Duggar family rules while still honoring her family's beliefs. Some religious groups usually don't like it when girls wear swimsuits, but Abbie's choice to do so shows how much she has changed as a Duggar family member. Abbie no longer follows the family's rules about being modest and a traditional woman. Instead, she has started to go with her own way. This swimsuit post is a great example of how she is changing what it means to be a Duggar woman today. Since a long time ago, Abbie has shown that she isn't afraid to push the limits of her freedom. By choosing to become an occupational therapist and being open-minded about fashion, Abbie has shown that she is ready to be herself and make her own decisions. One example of how she is changing the story about the Duggar family and how they are portrayed in the media is the blue swimsuit moment. The hatred and the support. What fans had to say. As expected, Abbie's swimsuit post got a lot of different responses from both friends and critics. For people who care about Abbie, this is a big step forward in her growth as a woman and mother. They praised her for being honest and showing that it's possible to be humble while still being yourself and confident. Fans told her how much they admired her on social media, pointing out how brave it is to share such a personal moment. Abbie's fans have long admired how she can be independent and religious at the same time. Many of them also like how she shows who she is without breaking her beliefs. Abbie's honesty clearly speaks to a lot of people who are looking for role models who aren't afraid to be themselves in every way. Not everyone liked the picture though. They pointed out that how women are expected to act in the Duggar family is different from how women are expected to act in a more open society. Some people thought Abbie's swimsuit post might send the wrong message, especially since the Duggar family has a history of being associated with a conservative society. Abbie has always been a free thinker, though, and she is used to getting bad feedback online. She has kept a strong sense of who she is and shown over and over that she is sure of the decisions she has made. Fans may or may not agree with Abbie's choices, but the fact that she can handle criticism with grace makes her more popular. How Abbie Duggar changed the Duggar family history. Although the Duggar family is famous for having very strict morals, Abbie's decision to be herself shows that the family's heritage may not always be defined by the strict rules of behavior that made them famous in the first place. Along the years, many of the Duggar kids have become more modern in how they live their lives. Abbie's blue swimsuit post is just one example of how the younger generation is changing the story. Abbie's move could change how people see the Duggar family as a whole. She is ready to step out of the shadow of her family's traditionalism. This could help more of the Duggar kids find their own style, freedom, and way of expressing themselves. Abbie's bravery in posting a swimsuit picture could be a personal statement, or it could be a sign of a larger change in the family's image, one that lets people be themselves within a more accepting framework.